Hello, good morning and welcome to Daily CBT. My name is Deirdre and all this week we're looking at habits that can make us healthier. So today is all about sleep and getting enough sleep. We know that sleep is essential for both our physical and our mental health. It helps to regulate our hormones. It can reduce inflammation, boost immunity, improve cognitive function, and there's a lot of good research around that. But how do we get better sleep? So there are two ways, as with cognitive behavioural tips and techniques, that we can approach sleep. One is thinking differently and the other is doing differently. So the behavioural change and the doing change around sleep is less is more. I would suggest that we often, if we've had a run of sleep, disturbed sleep, then we might try all different types of changes, from bath before bed to chamomile tea to calming meditations, which are all in themselves very, very helpful. However, if we focus too much on changing behaviour, then it just becomes more of a focus and less helpful. So what I would suggest is that if you normally have a pretty good routine of sleep, you know what to do already, so it's just doing the kind of things that we all know that we should do, such as not having our phone, having the room not too cold, not too hot, those kind of things. Trying to have, as we would if we're showing children how to get a good sleep routine, it's just having small, consistent changes to our routine if we need it, but not too much. So just having a routine, going to bed at the same time, and just trying to relax before we go to bed so our body knows the difference between day and night. That can be helpful from the behavioural change side. From the cognitive side, it's a little bit more difficult because we do get into that cycle of thought where I've got to get to sleep. Whereas if we change that thought process to something more helpful, which is how we always look at things from a cognitive behavioural change perspective, we're looking for a more helpful thinking pattern when it comes to our sleep. So instead of saying, oh my goodness, I've got to be up in a couple of hours, I've got to get to sleep, it's changing that to something like, I don't have to be up for a few hours, and in the meantime I can relax in my nice warm bed. That can often just be enough to switch that from that fight or flight response into a calmer, peaceful thought process that sends you off to sleep. So it's just not changing too much, but changing enough to help you to go back to your normal sleep routine. And obviously when we're talking about insomnia and it becomes more intensive, then it might be need to get more support. But for most of us, if we just tweak it a little bit, change our thought process to something more helpful, change our routine to slightly more helpful, and kind of adapt it to as we see fit. So I hope that's helpful. I have a sleep guide that I've documented that I can put in the comments if you would like to have that. Thank you for listening to me today. Have a great day. Bye for now.